Hello everyone, this is Cactus Marsh, and we're back with more Stardew Valley. Yippee! Let's jump right in, Almost done with spring of year 3. We were just like 3 million away from the gold clock. Okay, we can do it. 3 more million. Oh, we can do it. 3 more million. Okay, today is a honey day, honey gathering day. Oh, I did not clean up my inventory. Okay, but yeah, today's a honey day, so we're just gonna like do some maintenance and honey stuff. None of these matters. I don't think I'm going mining. I'll take the speed though. Okay. Just do good old maintenance. But yeah, we're back. Yeah, we can sell those and then craft some more. Oh, we're low on coal, but we've got some decent coal back stock. Yeah, look at all that coal. We're good on coal. Teas. Oh, this is fine. I didn't realize the tea was ready. But this is fine. So, we need to ship 1 tea leaf. And then on the 28th, we'll get the next tea leaf. And then I think we gotta, like, put it in the keg? Yeah, I think we put it in the keg. To brew up some green tea. And then we sell that, and then we have sold everything we need to have sold for perfection. That was close. I didn't even realize that the tea leaf was ready. The tea bush was ready. I don't usually go tea strats, so I didn't like know what it looked like when it was ready. That was close. That was close. We might be low on hay, not gonna lie. We might have to get some more hay. Especially with freaking eating all of our bluegrass. Yeah, the poor bluegrass is slowly disappearing. It's almost gone. Poor bluegrass. Yeah, so for like 6 barns, I guess you would need to have like, you know, backup supplies of the grass where like they can't reach the grass, but it can grow for them. So you would need like closed off areas of bluegrass that can grow to support all 6 barns. Yeah, unfortunate. I guess 6 barns is too many mouths to feed. Okay. Okay, let's get this processing. Oh yeah, we're gonna need to go through our backlog of wool. Speaking of backlog of stuff. Oh, I should have started cooking the iridium ore. So much to do, so much to do. Okay. So much to do. The greenhouse will be ready on the 5th of summer. Okay. Good thing our lightning rods exist. Although I don't think the lightning can destroy anything useful. Since we're not, like, farming anything, really. Anything cool in here? Nah, not really. Not really. Oh, oil of garlic is interesting. I never even knew it had, like, a buff. Weaker monsters will avoid you. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't think there's anything cool in here. When we get close to 10 million, we can deconstruct this statue because it'll give us 50 iridium, which is 50,000 gold, so that's something we can do. Let's go get that honey. Go harvest that honey. free 50,000 gold by deconstructing that statue, because it cost freaking 50 iridium bars to make. That's crazy. 50 iridium bars. Wow, 3 golden coconuts. Okay, but you can't even sell those. Can't even sell golden coconuts. But yeah, 50 iridium bars for that statue is crazy. Crazy. Man, Ginger Island music is such a vibe. It's such a vibe. Gotta love me the Ginger Island music. But yeah, we're so close to perfection. 3 more million. 3 more million. So close. Ooh. Oh, also, hopefully my internet is stable, because I don't know, there was like some weird things happening when I was just browsing the internet. Hopefully my internet connection is stable. There's just some weird things happening. But I think I cleared my like cookies and browsing data because it had like piled up, and so I think maybe that has fixed it. Because sometimes when your browsing data gets like, when it's been too long since you last cleared your browsing data, sometimes it just, I don't know, it makes your browser not work correctly. Like, I don't know, maybe it like lags your browser or something. I don't know, I've had it happen before. But yeah. Machines, how do they work? How do they work? Ooh. Okay. But yeah, I've been good, I've been good. Does she say anything, like, special? I think... Yeah, she just says regular stuff. Oh, and she repeats. Can you go inside her hut? No, you can't. Okay. But yeah, I'm so glad I noticed that green tea. The tea leaves are ready. I'm so glad I noticed that. Otherwise, we would have had to wait a long time. We would have had to wait till like the end of summer for that. Definitely glad I noticed that. Holy, that could have been dangerous. Yeah, sometimes you just need to slow down and pay attention to the things that are happening around you, because I was just spending all my time going to the Skull Caverns that I wasn't paying attention to this tea bush. Sometimes you just gotta slow your roll. Slow your roll. And just look at your surroundings. Okay, yeah, that could have been dangerous. Okay, still got more wool to get through, and still got some more ore to get through too. Okay, now what? We can kind of just relax for today. Don't need to do anything too crazy. Oh, we can check our hay situation. Go to the silo, check the hay, see how we're doing. If I can get to my freaking silos. Okay, we're good on hay for a bit. We're definitely gonna need to do something about it, because they're gonna eat hay whenever it rains. Yeah, definitely gotta be careful. Thankfully we got this just bluegrass that we can farm, and you get so much hay from it too. It's wild. Yeah, we're just deconstructing the seed makers. Makes sense. Oh, we might... No, I think it's worth it to keep these tappers going. I think it's just worth it, because you could probably deconstruct that heavy tapper and get like an iridium bar. But I think it's just worth it to have it keep tapping. I guess we can get our tree fruit and sell that. Since we're not doing anything. Get our dang tree fruit. You know, we might as well dehydrate those mangoes. Since we do have a dehydrator. Might as well dehydrate them. Go, go, go. Oh wow, my speed buff ran out. We don't need to reapply it. We're not doing anything special on this day. Purple mushrooms, I think, sell for like a decent amount, if I remember correctly. If I remember correctly. Let's sell some stuff first. Okay, now we can smelt the gold. But yeah, same old with me. Just, you know, I work today, but I've got the next 2 days off, so that's nice. Yeah, but just same old. Gonna do some grocery shopping after stream. Ooh. So yeah. Same old. Ooh. Let's see. Man, I kind of miss playing Etrian Odyssey because I played so much Etrian Odyssey last year. I played so much Etrian Odyssey last year. I kind of miss it. Etrian Odyssey is so fun. I wish they came out with a new Etrian Odyssey, but there's no news of it. I could probably like look into like what is Atlas doing? Like what is their current? Do they have something currently announced that they're working on? Because I don't even know. What is Atlas working on? I could look into that. Because I have no idea what they're working on. No idea. Plus, I think Atlas is like... It's like not just Atlas, it's like divided into subgroups. Or maybe it is just Atlas. I'm not really too sure how it works. Because, you know, a game will be, like, developed by, like, Square Enix, but, you know, it might not be the same group of people as, like, another Square Enix game. It might be, like, divided into, like, subgroups and sub-studios under the name of Square Enix, so... Yeah, I'm not too sure. Not too sure. If you deconstruct lightning rods, you just get, like, an iron bar. Not worth, not worth. But yeah, I just wish there's a new Etrian Odyssey. But yeah, we're kind of just chilling this day. We got through our backlog of stuff. Just tending to our machines. You know, we can go to the next day. Oh, so let me just look up how you actually make that green tea. I'm pretty sure it's just in a keg. Yeah, it's in a keg, okay. Because if you look at our shipping... yeah, this is tea leaves and that's green tea. So we just need the one more tea leaf, which we're gonna get on the 28th, and then we just need to put it in a keg. Nice, nice. Okay. Yeah, I'm so glad I noticed that. That was really cutting it close to the wire. So glad I noticed that. Okay. We can do mining today. We can go mining. Yeah, it's like kind of tough to actually notice. It's tough to notice. Okay, put this in the keg. Oh, I think one of our lightning rods didn't activate, which is kind of weird. We saw there's a bunch of lightning going on, but one of our lightning rods didn't activate, which is weird. Okay. Yeah, lightning rods can be so finicky. So finicky. Okay. But yeah, we can go mining today. Oh man, yesterday after stream, I realized I was playing so much Stardew Valley that the Skull Caverns were getting kind of like burned into my memory. Like, after stream I would like close my eyes and I would see Skull Cavern. I would see all the iridium nodes, all the serpents. I would see it in my mind's eye. I would see the staircases. I would see it in my mind's eye when I close my eyes. That's a sign I've been playing too much Stardew Valley. When you close your eyes and you can see Skull Cavern just burned into your retinas. That's too much Stardew Valley. But we're almost there. Oh wow, we made a lot of money on that day, on yesterday. A lot of money. Nice. And we're gonna make another lot of money soon when our sweet gem berries are done. Okay, don't forget to go to the statues, get their blessings. We already went through all of our ore. Oh nice, our diamonds. Make sure Goalie is happy. Happy dog, happy cactus. Oh nice. Good blessings. Ooh, really good blessings. Okay, let's focus. Really good blessings. Okay. Another Skull Cavern run. Cool. But yeah. Doing good, doing good. Okay, let's go. Not much, like I said, not much new has happened since yesterday. Not much new. Just went to work, and now I'm back. I was so exhausted yesterday, because yesterday work was so physically exhausting. I slept so good. I slept so good because I was so exhausted. I guess that's like one of the good side effects of doing physical labor is that you end up sleeping pretty well because you're so freaking exhausted. I guess that's an okay side effect. Nice. Oops. Let's see. But yeah, not much new, not much new. Okay, we'll just make a staircase here. Just gonna do some grocery shopping after stream today. My mom asked me if I could buy her this like, it's like this like let me see what it is. It's like this ointment that you can rub for like pain. Let me see. Yeah, it's magic balm. It's, you know, you rub it in to your body and it just like soothes your pain. I think she used up the last of it, so she wants me to buy some because I can, you know, buy it at the grocery store using my discount because I work there, so I can get it for 20% off. And I saw it cost like $12 or $13, so that's 20% off. That's like $2 to $3 if I buy it compared to her buying it. So yeah, I'm gonna buy that after stream. And then yeah, I'll buy me some ice cream. I'll buy me some frozen raspberries because I'm out. And maybe some like random stuff. Still need to get into cooking, but I just haven't really had time to look up cooking. I think I might like try cooking like some chicken wings in the oven. I feel like that could be really easy to learn. And I love me some chicken wings, so maybe once I have some free time I'll look up like how to do that. Oops, was not paying attention. But yeah, I've just been busy. Just been busy. Oh, that's funny. The staircase was here. But yeah. Yeah, like I said, I've just been busy. I need more free time. More free time, please. Ooh. But yeah, I don't think there's been anything new besides that. Nothing new. There's not really a good bombing spot, so I'm just gonna craft a staircase. Oh, now this is a good bombing spot. Like, yeah, here. And then if we can go to the right. Oh, wow, not even a staircase? Okay, there we go. I was surprised we didn't get a staircase on the first explosion. Okay, nice. Ooh, actual iridium ore on floor 24? That's pretty early. That's pretty early. I think you can see iridium ore starting from floor 10, but it's like very low odds. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, but nothing new, nothing new. I was, so like I said, the Final Fantasy TCG is coming out with a new set. I think it's called like Gunslingers in the Abyss or something like that. It's got like Vincent on the cover art. I was like tempted to buy it, but I'm not going to. It's not like that good of a deal, like the prices I'm seeing. Cause like you can buy some, so like it's, basically the math was working out to where it'd be $0.8 per booster pack if you buy a booster box, which isn't that bad, not gonna lie. $3.8 per booster pack if you buy a booster box. It's not that bad, but there were like some sets, some old ones where you could get like, for $2.5 per booster pack if you buy a booster box. So that's just like a good deal, but this one isn't really a good deal. And even like the newest set, Tears of the Planet, that was like a low $3 per booster pack if you bought the booster box. So per booster pack, this set is a bit more expensive than the other sets. Only like kind of it more expensive compared to the latest set, but compared to like some old cheap sets, it's like a whole $1 more expensive per booster pack. So yeah, not the best value for your dollar compared to the other sets, but like in a vacuum, it's still a pretty good value. It's just compared to the other booster pack boxes, it's not as good as a value that they got. Yeah, maybe if like the Final Fantasy TCG comes out with like another cool like special collection, I'll be tempted to buy that. Because they did like, I think they did one called like the Legacy Collection, which I bought like a bunch of those. Those were such good value. You would get like 6 full arts, and like, you know, a bunch of booster packs, and it was like $80 or $90, which for 6 full arts is kind of decent. I mean, you can always buy the singles cheaper than, you know, buying a booster pack, but still, for the booster pack experience, it was a good deal. So if they ever come out with like a new special set, I would probably be tempted to buy it. But just a regular set that's more expensive booster pack wise compared to the other sets, I don't think that is tempting me. I have a fun idea that I kind of want to do. I could like go through all the Final Fantasy TCG cards on stream and be like, okay, let us choose the cards that we think look the coolest, and when we make like a small binder of them. I think that could be cool. I would like choose like, you know, a small binder, not like a 360 card binder. I would choose like a small, like probably 90 or less binder. And then we can choose like the 90 coolest cards. Or less, probably less than 90. Maybe like a 45 card binder or something like that. But yeah, I think that could be cool. But then I would like kind of really want to get a hand cam so I could show off the cards in my binder after I bought them. So yeah, then I would have to buy a hand cam, and then that's just even more money. But that's like a neat idea I've had in the back of my mind. I've also had that idea for like Pokemon cards too. Going through like all the Pokemon cards and choosing like my favorite like top 90 card arts. I've had that idea for Pokemon too. Maybe one of these days I'll buy a hand cam. Maybe one of these days. Oh, nice. Yeah, we'll go this way because of the hole and the iridium. Oh, wow, we're making great progress. Great progress. Let's make some more bombs. Yeah. Should have never bought bombs when you can just craft them. Although we kind of have gone through our coal supply, but that's mainly just because we're cooking a lot of ore. But yeah, never buy the bombs. They're so expensive. They're like 1,000 gold per bomb. So expensive. Oh wow, look at that gold. It's so funny, like gold ore seems to clump a lot in the Skull Cavern. Seems to clump a lot. But hey, you know, I'm not complaining. I ain't complaining. A pike frenzy. Maybe it was like a lava eel frenzy, or like a sturgeon frenzy. But a pike frenzy? Who even wants a pike frenzy? Maybe if it was Pike's Place coffee. Okay, now where the heck is the staircase? Staircase. Hello. Staircase. I'm not crafting one. I'm not crafting one. Don't make me break every rock. Staircase. Okay, there we go. Sometimes this blessing is so fake. Okay, we'll craft a staircase here. Okay, 479. Not bad, not bad. Not bad. Okay, wow, there's some good iridium here. Good iridium. Yeah, this is gonna be a real good run. But yeah, if like Final Fantasy TCG ever made like a cool new special collection again, I would probably buy that. Yu-Gi-Oh has done some cool special collections, but I just won't buy Yu-Gi-Oh cards anymore, just because like it's not that cool to collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards, because like they don't like have like any like full arts or anything. All they have are like some cool like foils, like the quarter century foil. But it's not like, I would rather have a full art than a cool foiling. And the quarter century foil is like so rare to actually get, whereas like if you open up like a Pokemon booster pack or even like a Final Fantasy TCG booster pack, you could reasonably expect to get like full art. Yeah, I like full arts more than cool foiling. Or at least I like available cool cards more than the super rare lottery cards. Okay. Nice, I think we'll make it to... Oh, well, actually, we might not even make it to floor 100 now that I look at the time. It's almost time. Yeah, might not even make it to floor 100. Okay, we'll make a staircase here. Okay. Oh, this is a great bomb spot. Nice. Oh, let's keep going on this floor. Nice, nice. Nice. Look at that double crit. Oh, look at that prismatic shard. Cheese doesn't actually sell for that much, so I'm fine with just eating as much as I want. You know, let's also eat another speed dish. We have a bit more time left on this day. I kind of want to get to 200 iridium. We started with 1 iridium more, so we got on like 163. Want to get like some more iridium. We'll find the staircase in that clump, surely. Okay, JK, I'm just gonna craft a staircase. Okay. Kinda a long floor, but it's a guaranteed staircase at the end. Yeah, speedrunners will just skip this floor because it's so long. So long to run down. But guaranteed staircase I'll take. Where's the iridium, bro? We're at freaking floor 89. Where the heck is the iridium? Where's the staircases? Where's the staircases? I'm not crafting, I'm not crafting. Where the heck is the staircase? Where's the staircase? Okay, we'll blow up this clump and find it. Okay, jeez, what the heck was that? Okay, I thought this run would be good because we got freaking good blessings. But it wasn't that good. We almost got more than 200 iridium though. But yeah, not that good. We didn't even make it to 400. Didn't even make it to 400. We got a couple prismatic shards though, so I'll take that. Okay, let's just head back. We'll just walk. Yeah, we'll just walk back. Oh, JK. Okay, get this iridium and then head back. Okay, we got 198 iridium. That's basically 200 iridium. That's basically 200 iridium. Yeah, not the best run, not gonna lie. Could have been a lot better. Especially with those blessings. You're just not finding the iridium, even though we're at like floor 80 and 90. Okay, nice. We got the green tea. Let's process these since they take so long. I'll just sell the green tea. And we might as well just sell these two. Okay. So with that green tea, we should have shipped everything. Everything should be shipped. Nice. Ship every item. Let's go. Hey, Luna Johns. How's it going? How's it going? Hope you're doing good. Okay. So yeah, the 3rd will be a honey day and the 5th will be a sweet gemberry day. Okay. Oh yeah, it's there's gonna be some debris on the ground. Cause it's a new season. New season means new debris. If we had the gold clock, we could have been stopping this debris. But that's what we're freaking farming the money for, is the gold clock. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Let's see. Let us see. Yeah, if only we had the freaking gold clock, man, we could be stopping this dang debris. I bet you the debris is also down here. Oh, the debris, not the debris. Get out of here, debris, get out of here. Okay. And these our fences are still holding strong. Although these are the old fences. Yeah, these are the old fences. Leia fixed them at one point, and then they're also iron fences, so they just have long-lasting power. So yeah. And these fences are still doing well. I think maybe for some reason I thought gold clocks can like heal fences or stop them from deteriorating. I think they can do that, but I'm actually not sure. Actually not sure now that I think about it. Okay. I kind of want to check my hay supply again. We had 138 last time we checked. Oh, and let's get our dehydrated mangoes, or dehydrated mangoes. Those are a pretty popular item at, yeah, dried mangoes. Those are a pretty popular item at grocery stores. Okay, we're good on hay. Yeah, dried mangoes. Now that's a popular item. Hold on, let me drink some water. Okay. Nice, nice. Good progress, good progress. We kind of have a backlog growing, but we can get through the backlog on our honey days. On our non-honey days, let's just keep mining as much as we can. Okay. But let's also get our blessings. Don't forget about that. Okay, nice. We're getting that staircase one a lot. And luck. Okay, this should be a good run. This should be a good run. Okay. Let's do another run, and another run. No wonder the skull cavern is getting seared into my brain, getting seared into my eye sockets. We're just doing it over and over again. Okay, run it back. Run it back. Let's see. Let's see. I don't think the minerals are really that useful to like go after, but I guess they sell for like a decent amount. Really, it's the diamonds that are the only like high value ones, because each diamond is like 750 gold. The rest are just like kind of eh. Oh, wow, where the heck is the staircase? Dude, sometimes this blessing is so fake. Sometimes this blessing is so fake. Oh nice, we got diamonds from that. Sweet. It could have been any mineral, and it gave us the best one money-wise. Let's blow up like this cluster. Where the heck is this staircase? Bro, this blessing is so fake. I don't even care. This is like a bad luck day. This blessing is so fake. Let me see. What else is there? What else? I actually don't... I've forgotten which stories I've told on stream or not. But, I don't think I've told this one before. But my friends... they play a lot of Magic the Gathering, so they'll go to their local store and play Magic the Gathering. And quite recently, when they went, they saw that the local store was carrying, well, it had these like sample starter decks for Riftbound, the new League of Legends TCG. Riftbound's actually coming out in October. But they had like a sample structure deck, sample starter decks that you could like just borrow and play while you're there. And so my friend did that. He played Riftbound. He said it was kind of interesting, but he said like the cards were kind of, or at least the decks weren't like that balanced against each other. Now, you didn't miss anything, Crow. You didn't miss anything. I haven't streamed Fantasy Life yet. Still just in the Stardew Valley grind. Still just in the Stardew Valley grind. Yeah, Stardew Valley is going to take us a bit longer. So yeah. You haven't missed anything. And if you do miss stuff, I do have a VOD channel on YouTube that you can just look through and see all my old VODs. So if you ever miss anything, they'll always be there. Worst case scenario. Oh, I'm just crafting a staircase. But yeah, my friend played Riftbound and he said it was okay, but the starter decks weren't really that well balanced against each other. Because like in Riftbound there's like these battles, there's like these battlegrounds you have to fight over, and they have different effects, and basically the battlegrounds they had to fight over just favored one deck over the other, so that's kind of unfortunate. But I think other than that, he said the TCG was okay. Kind of tough to judge a TCG from just like starter decks. But that was pretty cool that the local store had freaking sample starter decks. All the cards he said had the word like sample written over the art, which I found funny. All the cards had sample written over them, like as a watermark. But I thought that was pretty cool. Pretty cool. I think the yeah, speaking of new TCGs, I think the Gundam TCG is out. I should really look into that because I've seen like no actual information about it. I haven't actually even looked up like gameplay about it. I've looked up gameplay of Riftbound, but not of the Gundam one, so I should do that one of these days. See if it looks interesting or not, because I think it's out like officially. So yeah, I should look into that. And then there's also Lorcana, which has been out for like a while. I think it's been out for like a year or two at this point. I like looked into like how Lorcana, like the rules of Lorcana. It's the, you know, Disney TCG. Made by Ravensburger. Funny name. I think it's Ravensburger, but that's a funny name. It's you know, a German company, I'm pretty sure. But yeah. I looked into the rules and I know how it plays, but I've never like actually played it or anything. It looks okay. Looks okay. Maybe if there's like a mobile app for it, I would, you know, try that out. But yeah, there's a lot of new TCGs though. It's kind of crazy that all these new TCGs are coming out and like you know, they're competing with each other, but they're still coming out, which means I guess people think there's still room for new TCGs, which is interesting. I'm not complaining. I'm a fan of TCGs, even just like not even playing them, but just like looking at them. I'm a fan of TCGs. Oh, this is an interesting floor. But yeah, it's crazy how many new TCGs are coming out. Like, what else could be made into a TCG? What IP is left that doesn't have a TCG? I don't know. Sonic, I guess? But like, I think Sonic's actually getting like a mobile TCG, which is funny. I think they're getting something like Pokemon Pocket, but for Sonic, and it's a new, like, TCG. I think that's actually coming out relatively soon, so yeah, Sonic will actually have one. What other IPs? I guess like just regular Nintendo IPs, like excluding Pokemon. There's not really like a Mario or Zelda, or just like Nintendo TCG. You could do like a Smash Bros TCG and just exclude Pokemon, or like even like include Pokemon. But yeah, you could do like a Smash Brothers TCG. I think that could be pretty cool. I think that could sell like a lot. Yeah, that seems like such an easy thing. Smash Brothers TCG. Yeah, just make everything into a TCG. Make a Stardew Valley TCG. Holy. It's a Stardew Valley board game. I've never played it. It looked fun, but it's co-op, and I'm not like the biggest fan of co-op board games. But it did look interesting. But yeah, Stardew Valley TCG could go crazy, or like an Undertale TCG. Those could go crazy. But yeah, make everything a TCG. Make it all. Oh, there's a pink cake inside that slime. That's cool. But yeah, I'm a fan of TCGs. TCGs are cool. They're cool. Let's see, what else? What else? Trying to think. It's gonna be interesting to see how much money we have on the 5th of summer, since that's when our sweet gem berries are done. It's gonna be interesting to see how much money we have then. I honestly don't know how much we'll have. Hey, Red Eye, how's it going? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. I'll use a freaking bomb, even though it's a crab. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Still doing Skull Cavern runs. I was joking that I've done so many Skull Cavern runs that it's like burned into my retinas, so that when I close my eyes, I just see iridium nodes and staircases. I see the Skull Caverns when I close my eyes. I can't escape. But yeah, I'm doing good. Doing good. Nice. Okay, 460. This is not the best run. Yeah, we're not actually getting that good runs today. Like, we made it to 490 on the run before this. Dude, yeah, this run sucks. This run sucks. I'm just gonna go over there to get that iridium, but this run... You know what? No, there are too many serpents. Too many serpents. This run sucks, man. What the heck is this? 462. Only like 73 iridium. This run sucked. What the heck was this run? We had good blessings. We had good blessings. Maybe it was a bad luck day. But still, this run sucked. Okay, let's see if we can get 100 iridium. Let's see if we can pass the hundo mark. The 100 mark. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how much money we get after those sweet gem berries. It's gonna be interesting. Okay, we'll pass the 100 mark with this. Ah, I'm blocked in, I'm blocked in. I'm gonna go down left for that iridium. Oh, nice. Now we're getting the freaking iridium. This should blow up everything except this. Oh, it blew up everything. Nice. Okay, now we're getting the freaking iridium. You just gotta complain. It works every time, I'm telling you. It works every time. The moment you start complaining, you get everything you want. Get it twisted. You will be rewarded for complaining. You will be rewarded for complaining. Get it twisted. Complainers always prosper. Okay, yeah, dude, now we're getting the iridium. Okay, I'm crafting a staircase. No, my stone! My stone! Shoot! Okay, maybe blow up this clump and find it. Shoot, my stone supply is gone. Okay, we found it, we found it. I gotta get more stone. Gotta get more stone. You were just playing Stardew and you looked over and noticed I was streaming? Nice, nice. Yeah, it's always comfy to watch some Stardew Valley streams when you're playing Stardew Valley yourself. It's always comfy. I find that with like a lot of games. Like playing a game and then watching someone also play it at the same time can be pretty comfy. Pretty comfy. Okay, nice, nice. So we got a staircase. Oh no! And we don't have. Okay, well, bad run, bad run. Maybe we'll get some iridium from these slimes. You know what? I'm just leaving. I'm just leaving this floor. We'll tend to our machines. We'll go back. At least we actually got a decent amount of iridium at the very end. We got a decent amount. But yeah, I need to get more stone. I need to break open the big rocks and the different colored rocks to get more stone. Ooh. Okay, but yeah, that turned out to be like a decent run. Okay, but yeah, we can tend to our machines. One of these sells for nothing. I think the Curiosity Lord doesn't really sell for anything, right? I could be wrong, but that's a bit. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, there we go. There we go. But yeah, I'm doing good, doing good. Let's tend to our machines. Tend to our machines. Let's see, what else? What else? Not much new, not much new. Where I live, the air quality has gotten a bit worse. Cause like apparently there's some like Canadian wildfires that happened and that's like bringing some smoke over to where I live. So that's a bit yikes. That's a bit yikes. The air quality's a bit low. I don't think it's like anything like actually life-threatening. But yeah, air quality warning where I'm at, where I live. But if anything, I should be worried for the Canadian wildfires. That's spooky, that's scary. Canada's getting some freaking wildfires, that's scary. About half the country is under some sort of air hazard warning, yeah. Yeah, it's spooky, man, it's scary. I hope those wildfires aren't anything serious. But yeah, air quality is just a tiny bit low. Which is funny timing because my brother just recently bought an air purifier for our apartment. He bought it like maybe 2 weeks ago, so pretty good timing on that purchase. Pretty good timing on that purchase. At least the apartment will have some purified air. But yeah, pretty good timing on that purchase. But yeah, hopefully Canada's doing okay. Hopefully they're doing okay. Fire ain't no joke, man. It ain't no joke. Also, I harvested the tea on the 27th and the 28th, so we have officially shipped everything. Yippee! We shipped everything, so we officially only need the gold clock for perfection. We have everything else done, it's just the gold clock left. So that's nice. But yeah, I just worked today. At my grocery store, we're actually getting like some new products in. There's like these new, just like brands of pizza, I guess. They just look like regular pizza to me, but it's just like, I guess, a new brand. It's trying to enter the frozen pizza world. So yeah, we're getting new frozen pizza. If you don't know, a lot of grocery stores will have a pizza sale. Iridium infused pizza rolls. Now that would be expensive. Holy, iridium pizza? That would be expensive. But yeah, if you don't know, most grocery stores for some reason have a pizza sale, like a frozen pizza sale in October, like around Halloween. I guess the thought process is people will be having like Halloween parties and I guess their go-to for Halloween parties is frozen pizza. I don't know. I don't really follow the logic, but yeah, a lot of grocery stores have frozen pizza sales around October. So I guess those new pizza brands are just getting ready for that. Oddly enough, you never buy or eat any frozen food. It's convenient, but yeah, I kind of tend to stay away from frozen food. One of the downsides of frozen food is it's like filled with a bunch of sodium. Yeah, except for ice cream, of course. Frozen foods are filled with a bunch of sodium to help preserve it. Like they won't use like, you know, well, some will use preservations, but most of them are just like chock full of sodium. So they're not like that healthy. Even if you buy like the healthy meals, they're just chock full of sodium. So yeah, I tend to stay away from like frozen meals and appetizers and pizzas. But they are pretty convenient when you need them. You're fine with other processed foods, just nothing frozen. Yeah, they're okay, they're okay. Oh yeah, blessings. But yeah, nothing like crazy good. There's like if there's like some of the appetizers are like just random things that are frozen or I kind of like there's these frozen pork buns that I'll buy, like these frozen Asian barbecue pork buns I'll buy, which are actually pretty good because they're really convenient and they taste good. So yeah, those I actually like a lot. But like frozen dinner meals, I kind of tend to avoid those. But yeah, those barbecue pork buns are actually pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. Oh, nice. We're getting lucky. Nice. But yeah, I need to make sure to get more stone. Okay, get stone and get iron. Stone, iron, and iridium. But yeah, we're getting new items at our grocery store. I think I really only paid attention to like the frozen pizza. That was new. I think there's some like other random new things, but nothing really caught my eye. Whew. Hold on, let me drink some water. Okay. But some things can be kind of annoying when we get new items, because sometimes we just get like one new item randomly, and then like you gotta like, you know, print like a shelf tag for it because we'll have no shelf tag, but none of us know how to do it. We could probably learn how to do it, but really only like the order writers and like the managers know how to do it. It's probably not too complicated, but yeah, we just don't know. So if you get a new item that doesn't actually have a shelf spot yet, we just are like, well, let's just set it aside. Let's just ignore it. So yeah, new items can be kind of annoying. And especially with like frozen items, like the shelf tags don't like stick that well to the frozen shelves. Because I guess the glue doesn't like really hold up that well at the cold temp. So yeah, the shelf stickers, the shelf tags will just not stick to the frozen shelves that well. So it can be kind of annoying. I'm going this way. Oh, is that a crab? nice diamonds. Diamonds! Okay. But unfortunately, man, I just have so much to complain about work. I have so much to complain about work, but unfortunately, I think one of our guys at work is gonna quit. I think he put his 2 weeks in, and it's gonna be rough because we already are kind of light on people on our overnight team. Like, we don't actually have a lot of people on our team, and he was pretty important. He unloaded the truck and worked the bread. I can unload the truck and another person can unload the truck, but we just had him unload the truck because he wanted to. And other people can work the bread, but it just, it's a tough task, and we're just short on people. So with him putting his 2 weeks in, if we don't like hire more people, this holiday season is gonna be a nightmare. Like, we're actually in kind of like a dangerous territory. He was very important, but if we don't hire more people, we're gonna be like in a nightmare territory when the holiday season comes. So I'm really worried, because when he quits, when he leaves, we're gonna have, let's see, me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna have 6 total people on the overnight team, including me, after he leaves. And one of them is a new guy that we just hired like a week ago. At the store you go to, it's mainly the company vendors that stock the food shelves. Yeah, some like vendors will take care of some like shelves at some grocery stores. Every like, every store is different. But yeah, sometimes vendors will just take care of everything, which is nice. But not at the store I work at. We basically like, we don't like, the vendors don't do anything. We don't even like, yeah, they'll just give us their product and we'll handle it. But yeah, we're gonna be down to 6 people for our overnight team. And this is a store that does like almost $1 million in sales every week. And we just got the 6th person hired like a couple weeks ago, so we are in trouble. In trouble. But yeah, at like the first grocery store I worked at, yeah, we had vendors. We had like, I forget the company names, but we had like Doritos guys and Lay's guys and Pepsi and Coke guys and like some wine vendors. They would deal with all those stuff. So yeah, and at the first store I worked at, we had a bunch of vendors deal with a bunch of aisles, but not at this store. So we are in danger. Danger, danger. So yeah, hopefully we get some new hires, but I think with him leaving, I think it's gonna fall to me to unload the truck, which I can do, and I don't mind, but honestly, unloading the truck can be pretty annoying at some times, at some parts. Like, sometimes there'll be a third-party driver. Our grocery store uses like, the company's called like Unify as the truck delivery company. And for the most part, they'll have Unify drivers that, like know what's going on. But sometimes they don't have enough workers, so they'll hire like third-party drivers to drive their trucks. And those guys, they weren't like, really trained to like do these deliveries. Like, they know how to drive like trucks and stuff, but they aren't like trained on the paperwork or on how to like unload these pallets. Like, some of these guys don't even know how to use like an electric jack. Some of these third-party guys don't even know how to use an electric jack to freaking unload their trucks. Freaking like 20 pallets. But that's only the third-party drivers. That's only the third-party drivers. And I can't blame them. I can't blame them. They weren't like trained for it, but man, dealing with the third-party drivers can be so annoying. I haven't like been looking and keeping track of how many third-party drivers have shown up recently, but there's a time where it's like a bunch of them were being used because Unify, I don't know, just didn't have enough drivers on hand. So yeah, unloading trucks can be annoying when it's that. Because there's also like these papers on the pallets that you gotta pull off and like note their numbers, and third-party drivers won't know that because, you know, they haven't been trained for this, for unloading Unify trucks. They've just been probably trained to just drive a truck because they're, you know, working some other freaking job. So yeah, I don't blame them. It's just still very annoying. Still very annoying. And sometimes some of these drivers can like get stuck because honestly our like the back of the store can be like kind of tough to back up into. It's like a tight corner, so I don't blame them for getting stuck on that side corner. But yeah, just there's so many different things that can happen that unloading a truck is just kind of annoying. So I was definitely glad someone else was taking care of that for me. But now that he's put in his 2 weeks in, I'm pretty sure it's gonna fall to me to deal with all these annoying things. So I'm not looking forward to it, not gonna lie. I'm not looking forward to it. Especially since there's like literally so many things that can be annoying with unloading the truck. So many little things can happen. The pallets could just be like barely wrapped with plastic, or they could be like leaning over or something. Not worth, not worth. Yeah, there's just so many annoying things with unloading a truck. So I'm not looking forward to that. Not looking forward to it. Yeah. Yeah. I guess I just only have stuff to complain about my work. My work isn't like that bad, it's just... Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Wish me luck, wish me luck. Yeah, man. I've unloaded trucks like before, and at this place too. I've unloaded trucks because the guy who used to unload the trucks, he didn't always unload the trucks. Like I unloaded the trucks before he did, but then we just switched to him unloading the trucks because it worked better that way. But I did unload the trucks before him. And I've only had one pallet tip over and fall on me. It was this milk pallet. It was just... I don't know what happened, but like it was just a whole pallet of like milk for dairy. Like gallons of milk for dairy. And I don't know what happened, but like the bottom cases must have like got it dented or something, and it was just like leaning. Not a, like it was leaning. It was leaning. We took off like the top 2 layers and we thought it was fine. I managed to get it all the way into the dairy cooler. I did like a quick check on it just to make sure it wasn't falling over, and then it fell over. It fell over on me when I was doing the quick check to see if it was good. So yeah, I've only had that one pallet fall over. Thankfully, like, there wasn't like a lot of broken milk. I got kind of lucky, and like the pallet, like it fell kind of on me, but it like fell so slowly that I didn't get like hurt by the falling milk. And since we took the top 2 layers off, there's no like falling milk above me. It was only falling milk like at my level and below. And it fell so slowly that, you know, nothing really got damaged and I didn't get hurt. So now I just laugh at that memory. I just laugh at that memory, but it was... Yeah, in fact, I laughed when it happened. I laughed when it happened too. It was just a unfortunate but kind of funny situation. Like, no harm was really done. Like, yeah, a couple milk gallons got broken, but there was no like milk spillage. It's just like barely any damage was done, so I was just laughing at it, and yeah, it was just a funny You did a lot of truck loading and unloading when you worked in a factory. Okay, yeah, you know how it is. Yeah, you know exactly how it is. Some of the pallets can just be like so poorly made. You never had anything fall over? Plenty of skids stuck to trailer roofs? Yep. Yep. Sometimes they just stack those pallets so high. You know what, I'm crafting a staircase. What am I doing? Yeah. I've unloaded trucks at my first grocery store and at my current grocery store. I've only had 3 total pallets fall on me. It was the pallet I was talking about, the milk pallet. That was one of them. And then the 2 other pallets were my first day of learning how to use an electric jack to unload a truck. Because I don't know about you, Red Eye, but when I first unloaded a truck, they literally did not teach me how to use an electric jack. They did not teach me anything. What happened was there was no one else to unload the truck because like no one, people had the day off or something. I was the only one there. So you're like, okay, go unload the truck. Here's an electric jack. You push this to go forward. You push this to go back. You push this to lift the pallet. Go unload the truck. And so on that day, I had 2 pallets fall over on me because it was literally my first day, and I had no idea how to unload a truck. But then after that, I had no pallets fall on me until my second job, where it was that dairy pallet. So pretty good. You use forklifts, yeah. Forklifts are the way to go, but at a grocery store level, you don't really. Well, okay, it depends. Like at Costco, you would probably use like a forklift because you know Costco is like more warehousey. But like a normal grocery store, like a Target or like a Meijer, you would you just use like electric jacks and pallet jacks because you don't really have the room for like a freaking for a huge forklift. Those forklifts can get huge. You don't really have room for that. Or maybe it was like a money. Maybe it's just easier to afford an electric jack than a forklift. It might just be the money thing. But yeah, most like common grocery stores just use jacks. But I guess Costco would probably use forklifts since they're more of a warehousey kind of grocery store. But yeah, forklifts are nice since you can just like sit in them. You can just sit in them and drive them. But yeah, only electric jacks and pallet jacks at the grocery stores I've worked at. This probably is just a money thing. But yeah, I've only had 3 pallets fall over on me. The 2 pallets when I first ever unloaded a truck because no one ever taught me, and then the 1 dairy pallet. And those 2 first pallets fell over on me because I didn't understand how unloading a truck works. Because when I was unloading a truck, you know, a truck will pull into a store, and then you'll like open the truck door, and then like you'll like lift a ramp. There'll be like this little ramp that you lift, and then like you know, the ramp connects like the truck to like the store basically. I I didn't realize that when you go over the ramp, there might be a little like bump, and I didn't realize that you should not suddenly stop when that bump happens. You should not, when you're moving a pallet, you should not just suddenly stop, because that, you know, it creates a force. That sudden change in momentum creates a force which can cause the pallet to fall over if it's a leaning pallet. So I did that twice before I learned you should not suddenly stop a moving pallet. You're sure pallets of food are lighter than what you're loading into trailers? Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. Yeah, pallets of food are definitely a lot lighter than, I'm assuming, like any like materials or non-food items. Yeah, really the only heavy pallets are water. Like pallets of water will probably be the heaviest pallet for grocery stores. Like just a bunch of LaCroix stacked on top of a pallet. Those get pretty heavy because they just put on so much LaCroix. But yeah, I didn't know that you shouldn't suddenly stop a moving pallet. I learned after the second one. After the second one fell over, I learned my lesson. But no one like taught me anything, man. No one taught me anything. No one freaking taught me anything. Whew. Okay, we're getting some money. We're getting some money. I'm just trashing it. I'm sorry, Leia. Okay, today's a honey day, so we can get through our backlog of stuff. But yeah, those are some funny stories of mine. Some funny work stories. Honestly, I don't hate unloading trucks. In fact, it can be kind of fun. It can kind of feel like a puzzle game of unloading trucks. I don't hate it. It's just there's a lot of like annoying things that can happen. But yeah, sometimes it can feel like a puzzle game, which makes it kind of fun. So I don't hate it. It's just there's some like random things that can happen. But yeah, I don't hate it. Okay. Let's get through this backlog of stuff since it's a honey day. But yeah, I think it's gonna fall onto me to unload these trucks. And it's just gonna be, we're just gonna not have enough like man hours now that that guy's leaving. So that's my main concern, because we already don't really have enough man hours on some days to do everything. So with that guy leaving, we're definitely not gonna have enough man hours. So it's gonna be interesting what's gonna happen at work. It's gonna be interesting. Ooh. No man, the summer music, it's such a bop. Oh no, small milk. Small milk, shoot, cows, get happy, get happy. Not the small milk. But yes, dude, the music is such a bop, such a jam. Okay. But yeah, we're almost there, man. We're almost there, making so much money. So much money. I'm just gonna sell the small milk. Just gonna sell it. And might as well get our fruits. Since we're not gonna go mining on this day. Honestly, I feel like someone should make a video game where it's just you unloading trucks. You know how there's a bunch of simulators like Truck Driving Simulator, like Card Shop Simulator? I feel like someone should make like an unloading a truck simulator where you have like either a forklift or an electric jack and you just unload a truck. I feel like that could actually be a pretty good simulator game. I feel like that could be pretty good. Although maybe it would be tough to program, like the physics of these pallets. I mean, you could probably like simplify a pallet, but if you wanted to like make it really cool, you could like make these like actually physically crazy pallets. You could do such a cool truck unloading game. You could even make it like kind of fantasy themed, and make it like almost like a Tetris-esque thing. You could do such a cool thing with a truck unloading simulator. That's like an actual good idea that someone should do. You could do like such a cool thing with it. Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I mean, maybe there's like a one that has been made that's like, yeah, maybe like one has been made that's like not super popular. That's someone to make that game. What could be you? Yeah, but it takes so long to make video games. Takes so long. I'm already busy doing other things. But yeah, maybe I'll do it one of these days. Maybe I'll do it one of these days. Why can't I just think of something and it just comes into existence, like instantly? Why do I have to do a bunch of hard work to make my cool ideas come to life? Why can't I just think of it and then bam, it exists? Why? Why can't it just automatically exist? Okay. Let's get rid of this debris. Get out of here, debris. Let's see, what else? What else? Trying to think. Trying to think of some topics. Apparently, Mario Kart World. I've seen like a bunch of like YouTube video essays that are saying like Mario Kart World sucks. It's terrible. Everyone hates it. I don't own a Nintendo Switch 2 and I've never played Mario Kart World, but I've watched a lot of gameplay of it. But it seems like maybe it's gonna happen where the online consensus is people don't like it. I think people just don't really like the intermission tracks, the tracks that exist in between like the actual race courses, because the intermission tracks are kind of just like a straight line. And I think there's like a bunch of other little things, but it seems like maybe the general consensus is people aren't gonna like the new Mario Kart, which is gonna be interesting because people love the old Mario Kart, like Mario Kart 8. That like sold so many copies. 90%. Just need the golden clock. Wow, the golden clock's really 10%, huh? Golden clock's really 10%. Makes sense, it's a pretty big goal. But yeah. Yeah, because Mario Kart 8 sold so many copies. It probably hurts too that Mario Kart World cost freaking $80. $80, man. So many doll hairs. Can't believe it cost freaking $80. That's insane. But yeah, I'm still just waiting on buying a Nintendo Switch 2 until there's like more games out for it. No, and I don't know if you saw, but they actually increased the prices of some Nintendo products too. Like, at least, yeah, they increased some of the prices. Like, the Nintendo Switch, like the original Nintendo Switch, I think they increased the price of. So, maybe it's just gonna keep getting more and more expensive, unfortunately. Maybe there's not gonna ever be like a good time to buy a Nintendo Switch 2 on like sale or anything. Maybe it's just gonna keep getting more and more expensive. But honestly, I'm not really feeling like I'm missing out on anything. Like, yeah, Donkey Kong Bonanza looks cool, but honestly, I'm not like too, sad I'm not able to play it. I'm not too sad though. There's not really like anything sad, anything I'm missing out that I feel sad about on the Nintendo Switch 2. Plus, there's just such a huge backlog of games that I could play. Such a huge backlog of games. But yeah, just some interesting stuff with Nintendo. Man, I still can't believe Mario Kart World cost $80. That's insane. Insane. I'm kind of waiting around for our machines to be done. Yeah, this will be a kind of chill day. Let's walk into town and see if anything's happening in town. Infinite energy, whoa. Yeah, let's see if anything's happening in town. I could pet all my animals. You're right, but yeah, I guess I could pet all my animals. I guess I can do that. Shoot, too many trees. Too many trees. The trees are freaking expanding. The trees are expanding. If only my bluegrass could expand as fast as my trees could. If only. Oh shoot, they're going into their barns. No, they go into their barns at 5 o'clock. No. It's kind of interesting seeing them all pathfind to their barns. It's kind of interesting watching that. Because like there would be, yeah, some of these sheep actually go to that barn. Like look at this. Look at this. This sheep. Which barn does this sheep go to? Okay, it only goes to that barn. Where does this sheep go to? Holy, this sheep traveled a great distance. Dude, this sheep freaking traveled the whole world. What the heck? Where's the sheep going? Wait, what the heck? Oh, I think it just traveled to the bluegrass to get a bite before it headed back in. Okay. Yeah, it just went and ate some bluegrass before it went back. What about these sheep? Do these sheep... you wanna head back home? You wanna head back home, sheep? Oh, these sheep just do not care. These sheep are just happy to exist. I wonder which one's gonna be chicken first. Which one's gonna head home first? Place your bets. Is left gonna head home first or right gonna head home first? I think right's gonna chicken out. I think right's gonna chicken out first. Dude, they are just... Oh, left's moving. They're just so stubborn. Okay, right's... Oh my goodness. They just like stop and go. Holy. Dude, it's getting late, sheep. Wow, I didn't realize sheep could stay out this late. What the heck, sheep? What the... Okay, but when it gets to 8, they have to head back, right? When it gets to 8, they have to head back. If you enter a barn, they all go back inside at the same time? I see. Dude, I think these sheep... I think they're just gonna... Oh, they're sleeping outside? Holy... Wait, hold on. What the heck? Hold on. Okay. I teleported them back inside. Why did they get stuck like that? What happened? Why did they get stuck? But thankfully I teleported them into their barns. Well, I didn't know they could get stuck outside and be stubborn like that. What the heck, bro? Why were they so stubborn? That was weird. I didn't know that. Okay, but thankfully we teleported them back inside. Okay. Next day. This is a pretty good money day. I think we've officially reached 8 million. And we're almost at our sweet gemberry harvest. So that's pretty cool. Yep, 8.1 million. Nice. Okay. Okay, let's go back to mining. Let's go back to the mines. But yeah, I did not know the sheep could get stuck outside. You learn something new every day playing this game, man. You learn something new. There's so many like random mechanics. So many like little intricacies in this game. You just learn something new. Every time. Okay. Let's see if we get a small milk again, or if we just get all of our large milks. Man, they have devoured this bluegrass. I'm gonna have to like keep them stuck inside their barns and make them only eat hay to get the bluegrass to grow back. Okay, thankfully we got our large milks back. But hopefully we get to our 10 million before we really have to deal about the bluegrass disappearing. It says if you get back to the farm before 5 PM, make sure you enter your house or one building after 6 to ensure all animals are inside before closing doors. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I just didn't know. I didn't know. I assumed I could just trust my sheep. I assumed I could just trust my sheep that they would want to go inside and they would find their way indoors. I thought I could trust them, man. I thought I could trust my dang sheep. You can't trust anyone in this game. Not even your sheep. Okay, let's go mining. If you don't close the doors, they go in when you enter your house. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I don't bother closing the barn doors because it like only does like minimal benefits. Like I think it like slightly increases their mood, which helps you get iridium quality products. But I think it's such a slight increase that it's not like really worth spending your farmer's time doing. And then you have to reopen the doors if you want them to eat the grass. I just don't bother with the barn doors. Because like such a minor increase, I think, in daily mood. Because we're getting a bunch of iridium quality without closing the barn doors, so... yeah, I don't bother with that. You do so you can pet them all in the morning, you don't fence them in. Okay, yeah, that would make sense to do the barn doors. If you don't fence them and you want to be able to pet them all easily, yeah. And that does make sense for to use the barn doors. Yeah, fences can be a bit annoying since they deteriorate. And you have to craft them. But the iron fences last for like so long. And if you're willing to spend your iron bars on fences, then they last pretty long. And like one iron bar will make you like 10 iron fences. So you don't even have to spend that many iron bars on iron fences. But yeah, it makes sense if you're going fenceless. Makes sense. Okay, where's a good clump of rocks? Shoot, I might just make a staircase. How much stone do I have? Let me see. I don't really want to make a staircase yet. Kind of want to save my stone. But let's try breaking more of these big rocks to get a bunch of stone. Yeah, let's focus on breaking some big rocks. They gave you like, I guess 10 stone each, so it'll add up. It'll add up. Oh, nice. This is an infested floor. I'm just making a staircase. Man, we're seeing so many Pepper X's. I shouldn't have even been worried about the Pepper X Slayer goal. You see them... You see so many when you're just grinding Iridium bars for money. I shouldn't have even been worried. Okay. Hold on, let me drink some more water. Gotta keep the throat hydrated. Let's see. What else? What else? Oh, I like, this came across my YouTube timeline. There's like a new, discovery for Ocarina of Time speedruns. I don't know if it was like specifically for 80%, but Ocarina of Time, there's like this new speedrun trick discovered, which I thought was so cool, because Ocarina of Time is like an old game and it's been speedran for so long that to find a new speedrunning trick is like pretty impressive. Like, it's been... People have been speedrunning that game for so long, and they found like a new speedrunning trick recently. That's crazy. It's like they found a trick. Well, they knew about this trick. They just didn't really know how to apply it for this one dungeon. It's like there's this one dungeon. I think it's like the lava dungeon, where there's like this huge vertical area. And if you could like somehow gain like a lot of vertical height, you could like skip a decent part in that lava dungeon. And they knew about this trick that could give you vertical height. It's like kind of complicated. It's like when you hookshot something and like your hookshot gets interrupted, like on this specific frame, you'll like gain a lot of height. So they knew about that trick, but they didn't really know how to apply it to that dungeon. But they like finally, like a guy finally figured it out after like combining like 2 other tricks with that one trick. And then I think that improved some speedruns. I don't know if it was like 80% speedruns that it improved or like just some random other categories, but it definitely improved those runs. So I thought that was like so cool. That they found new techniques, found new strats for such an old speedrun. I've played Ocarina of Time. I've never actually beaten Ocarina of Time, if I'm being honest. I've never beaten it. I think I got stuck at some point or another. But one of these days, I might want to revisit it. Maybe even like learn the speedrun for it, or at least some of the speedrun tricks, because it kind of looks cool. Some of the stuff they do in that game looks pretty cool. But yeah, I've never beaten it. I just got stuck at some point. I just got stuck on some dungeon or something. I can't even remember which dungeon it was. Oh wow, there's a lot of enemies here. What the heck? Why are there so many enemies? But yeah, there's so many cool tricks you can do in that game. Yeah, so add that to one of the games that I want to play, one of the games in the backlog I want to play. I also want to revisit Twilight Princess. That game I have beaten. I have beaten Twilight Princess, but that was when it came out, which was like at least a decade ago, so I definitely need to revisit that at some point, because I remember like vague impressions of it, but I can like not tell you like any like specific things. like any specific experiences. There's like an ice mansion, like a mansion in the ice mountains, and then after it you can like snowboard down the mountain, I think. I remember that. I remember there's this annoying desert area. But yeah, I like barely remember anything about it. So yeah, that's definitely one game I want to revisit. I think I sold my copy of it though. I don't even really know where my Wii games are, if I'm being honest. I don't even know where my Wii games are. Shoot. Because I've moved so much as a kid that we've like packed up so much stuff. Yeah, I might have to like look for my Wii games because I don't think I've sold all of them. I'm pretty sure I still got some Wii games lying around. I'm gonna have to like look for them. Although, I would have to also figure out how to like stream Wii games. I think you just like get a Wii U and then the Wii U is like a good capture card for it or something. There might even be like a capture card for like the Wii. But yeah, I would have to figure that out. I mean, you could always emulate it, but I would like want to stream the physical copy if possible. Because sometimes there's like, you know, emulation bugs and stuff. I don't really know how well the Wii emulation scene is. I don't know like how perfectly they've emulated the Wii. But I know the 3DS, there's like some emulation errors on some games. I'm just not too... My knowledge on Wii emulation is not that high. But yeah, I just have an infinite amount of games in my backlog that I would want to revisit. An infinite amount. I think I've told this before, but I was like looking through my old stuff like a long time back, like a year or two back. Just like went into my parents' basement where we like store a bunch of stuff. I was like looking through some stuff, and I found my old Wiimotes. And so I was like, oh cool, my old Wiimotes. I like opened up the battery pack and then I saw, oh no, all the batteries freaking like developed this like crust or something. I don't really know the technical term for it, but the batteries freaking like, I don't know, decayed or something and made this like weird crust. I think batteries can do that if they like unused for too long or something. I don't know, it's kind of a weird phenomenon, but yeah. Check your Wii remotes. Check your Wii remotes in case you still have batteries in them, because they might have developed this like battery acid crust or whatever it is. So, yeah, I kind of just... I even tried cleaning them up, but it was kind of a pain, wasn't really working, so I think I like threw the Wii remotes away. I just threw the Wii remotes away. I wonder how expensive buying like a Wii remote is. I wonder how many are available on like, you know, the market. I wonder. It could be expensive. You never know with like, you know, these things. You never know. Maybe there's just like a billion Wii remotes like in storage somewhere that someone's trying to sell through. Or maybe there's not a lot in supply. You never know. You never know. But yeah, check those batteries. Check those batteries. I think it's just if they haven't been used for like years. That's when like the weird battery acid crust happens. Hold on, I need to drink more water. Throat's getting dry. Okay, and then I think I still have like my old Wii U in my parents' basement. I think I do. Although I'm not too. I'll be honest, I wouldn't be too sad if like I lost my Wii U, because the Wii U, like, it's not a good console. It's not a good console. It's got some good games, not gonna lie. It's got Nintendo Land, it's got Wii Party U. It had all those Switch games that, you know, they ported a bunch of Wii U games to the Switch. But those were Wii U games originally. So it does have a bunch of good games. It's just like, it's just a weird console. Weird console. But yeah, I wouldn't be like too sad if I lost my Wii U. Although, but then how I stream Wii and Wii U games? If only young me knew he would want to stream his Wii U games, then he would have kept his Wii U safe. Wow, there's a lot of iridium here. But yeah, I stuck with Nintendo through the Wii U era. I stuck with them through the Wii U era. And I, you know, also stuck with them through the Nintendo Switch era, although that was easy. That was an easy era to be a Nintendo fan. But the Nintendo Switch 2 era, that's where I'm like, I'm tapping out. Unless something exciting comes out. Nintendo Switch 2 era, I'm tapping out. Unless like some really cool games come out. Mainly is just the price point. If the price point was cheaper, I would have bought it like on release day. But nah, that's like I can afford it. I can afford the Nintendo Switch 2 and all the random other stuff you have to buy for it, but I value my dollar more than that. But yeah, maybe if like some cool things come out for it, I'll buy it. But I did stick with them through their Wii U era. I did stick with them. But yeah, Nintendo Land was such a fun game. Such a fun game. Like there's this hide and seek game on it, which was so fun. The hider would have the gamepad and would shoot, I don't think I can reach that. Yeah, the hider would use the gamepad and he would hide, and then the seekers would use the TV screen and try to find the hider, and it was such a fun game. Such a fun game. And then there's just a bunch of other fun mini games on Nintendo Land. There would be there would be like this haunted ghost chase game where like there's one player's the ghost using the gamepad, and then he's trying to like take out the rest of the players, and the rest of the players are like ghost hunters, and they've got these like flashlights and stuff that can see the ghost on the TV screen, but only if the ghost is like actually close to them, and if they like, you know, shine their light at the ghost. That was also a really fun one. Yeah, Nintendo Land was actually such a good game. But unfortunately, it cannot be ported to the Nintendo Switch or the Nintendo Switch 2 because it had to use the gamepad. It was built around the gamepad, which the Nintendo Switch can't really do because, yeah, the gamepad is the console, whereas with the Wii U, the gamepad was just a controller. So yeah, Nintendo Land is forever stuck on the Wii U, which is a shame because, man, it was fun. Man, it was fun. Okay, how much iridium have we gotten? Oh wow, we've gotten a decent amount. Okay, let's just get that iridium. Maybe go to the next floor. And then head back. Oh, rabbit's fudge, nice. Nice. But yeah, Nintendo Land is just stuck. I don't even know how you could like do Nintendo Land without the gamepad. Don't even know how you could do that. I guess you could do it with like on a computer. Like you actually do that on a computer since everyone has a different screen. But I don't think you could do that with like a console. Since everyone just shares the TV screen. Okay. Yeah, that was a good day. Good day. Okay, let's see if we can get our iridium smelted. Yeah, we should have time. Iridium! Okay. And then tomorrow is the Sweet Gemberry Day, so that's gonna be an exciting day. That's gonna be a money day. Sweet Gemberries! Okay, I'm gonna use pepper poppers to get that farming buff so I have a higher chance of gold quality fruit. I wonder if there's like a farming drink that you could drink, because you can have one drink buff and one food buff active at a time. So I wonder if there's like a drink buff that gives you farming. I don't know. Okay. Dude, we have so many crab cakes. That is hilarious. We have so many crab cakes. 137 crab cakes. That is funny. Okay, we can get through this backlog too while we get our sweet gem berries. Okay, let us get the sweet gem berries. Most of them are going to be normal quality, it's just how it is. It's just how it is. Dude, the iridium scythe is so useful. Iridium scythe is so useful, holy. Okay, this one, yeah, that's like a normal split. 28, 36, 42, that's pretty normal. Pretty normal. But yeah, we can just sell them all. We don't have to turn them into seeds, because we're probably gonna be at 10 million before 18 days. Like, I think we can easily reach 10 million before the 23rd of summer. I think we can easily reach that. Especially with the selling of the sheep. Oh, okay, hay, I need to get more hay. I need to get more hay. Yep, I need to get more hay. ASAP. Okay. We'll go to Marnie's today and buy some hay. In fact, let's just do that right now. Let's do that right now. She won't be open right now. She won't be open. Okay, gotta spend some money, unfortunately. Can't sell my sheep yet. I still need my sheep. I still need them. But I'm close to selling my sheep. In fact, 1.2 million away from selling my sheep. But I still need them. I still need them for a couple of days. So yeah, we'll buy. We don't need to buy like a lot of hay. We just need to buy like a couple. Like, let's see, maybe like 50 hay, I think is what we need to buy. 50 hay should be fine. In fact, hold on. Maybe I can just... I don't even need to buy hay. We have this blue grass patch over here. We can just harvest it all. I was letting it regrow, but you know what? We can just... In fact, we don't even need to harvest it all. Bam, 56 hay. Okay. Yeah, who needs to buy stuff when you can just harvest? Okay, so we can sell the sweet gem berries. In fact, hold on, let me sell one gold quality cheese just to remind myself how much they sell for. Let me just remind myself how much they sell for. Why am I going this way? I went the most inconvenient way. Make sure you, yeah, I'll make sure to put the hay on the rack. I'll make sure to do that. Yeah, because unfortunately the auto feeder only like does the auto feed at like the start of the day. It doesn't like continuously do it. So yeah, I'll make sure to do that. Okay, you guys are good. You guys need 2. Okay, I care for my sheep. I care for them, but I am gonna sell them when we get to that point. I will sell you, sheep. You have carried this run, you have carried this playthrough. You're our main money maker, but I will sell you for money. Sheep. Yeah, cactus marsh, more like sheep marsh. Or cactus sheep. Okay. Ooh. But yeah, we're really close. We're really close, especially with this sweet gem berry harvest. We're like so close. Okay, might as well harvest well, we can harvest the fruit tomorrow when all the fruit are there. We can harvest the fruit tomorrow. We can kind of just chill, wait for our machines. You know what, might as well just check the traveling cart just for fun, even though we don't need anything from it. Might as well look at it for fun. Maybe the traveling cart will sell a discounted gold clock for us. Hey, do you have a gold clock for only 8 million? No, dang it. No gold clock for us. Unlucky. Ooh. No free gold clock. Are we still deconstructing stuff? I think we've gone through all our deconstruction, yeah. I don't think there's really anything. I mean, we could deconstruct the statue for 50,000. But it's only 50,000. I don't think we're at the point where we need the 50,000 from deconstructing that yet. And besides that, I don't think there's anything worth deconstructing. You know what, let me... no, hold on. We'll get the firework when we get perfection. What will the bait maker deconstruct into? 3 iron? I think that's actually kind of worth, especially since I'm not fishing. Yeah, we got the strange capsule. That honey's not really worth selling, it's just 100 gold each, but I guess we can sell it. I guess we can sell it. I guess we can sell these too. Okay. Okay. The tapper... I think it's just still worth it to have the tapper tap. Like the heavy tapper. Because even though the heavy tapper... Yeah, it's definitely not worth deconstructing the regular tappers, but the heavy tapper would give us 1 radioactive bar, which actually sells for like a decent amount. It sells for like 5,000, I think. So yeah, the heavy tapper we could deconstruct for 5,000, but like we're not there yet, so We just want the heavy tapper to keep on tapping. To keep on tapping. And of course we still need our looms. We still need our looms. We're still going sheep strats. And we still need our bee houses. Still need our bee houses to make us fairy rose honey. So yeah, nothing else to deconstruct. Nothing else. Okay. Nice, but we're getting through our backlog. I definitely want to see how much money we make today. I'm definitely interested in that. Okay, I'm gonna wait for the wool to loom. Okay. But yeah, this has been a good perfection playthrough, in my opinion. It's been a fun one. Had a lot of fun with this playthrough. And for my first time doing perfection, I think I did a pretty good job. Didn't make any major errors. Like, I never forgot anything really, and if I did, I like remembered it like a couple days later. I think this has been a good playthrough. You know, I might as well just reapply the speed buff. I think we have like infinite speed food basically, because these 137 crab cakes, we have infinite speed food. But yeah, good playthrough. Yeah, nothing in here. Oh, we should take, well, if we took this hay away, it would just auto replace the hay. But that is kind of hay being wasted. I mean, we could just deconstruct the coop, like dismantle it, but I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried about that. That's a bit too min-maxy for me. Yeah, a bit too min-maxy for me. I guess we can check on our quarry. See if there's anything cool in the quarry. But yeah, I'm just kind of chilling for this day. It's kind of okay. We'll at least get our resources back for using these bombs. And plus this stone will actually help us make more staircases. So yeah, this is a decent use of our bombs. We're basically getting, you know, useful resources back. Okay, but yeah, pretty chill day. I should also see how much coal sells for. I think I'll sell like 1 coal so that I can just see on hand how much it sells for. I know I can just look it up, but you know, might as well just do it the lazy way. We'll craft 10 more bombs. We'll craft bombs once we see how much money we get. We'll craft bombs once we see how much money we get. Oh, we got some, yeah, gold ore to smelt. But yeah, this has been a fun playthrough. I'm gonna loom these a bit closer to the main area. Okay, I think we can just go to the next day now. The next day... Let's see... Oh, yeah, sell 1 coal. Okay, let's see the money! Let's see the money. Okay. Sweet gemberry. So yeah, they basically sold for 370,000. So yeah, they're not like amazing, but they're decent. They're decent. Yeah, they're not amazing, but they're, you know, they're low maintenance, basically. Low maintenance. Okay. Wait, that means we have 8.7 million. Holy, 8.7 million. That's so close to the 9.3 million threshold. That is so close. Holy. Oh, I didn't even pay attention to how much cheese and coal sells for. I didn't even pay attention to that. Let me just sell another one. I'll pay attention next time, I promise, I promise. We are so close. We're 500,000 away from being able to sell all of our sheep and get into 10 mil. We are actually so close. 500,000 away. You know what? I don't want to go too crazy, but dude, we're actually so close. We might be able to do it this stream. Honestly, we might be able to do it this stream. Because honey day is tomorrow. And honey gets us like a good amount. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Coal is 15G. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. You know what? I'm not gonna pet my sheep. I got better things to do. Okay, I need more hay. I need more hay. But we're almost at 10 mil, so it's like, do I really need more hay? We're so close. Okay, but I'll harvest the hay up at the Oh, I can get hay from that too. They'll be grumpy. I know, I know. Oh shoot! Why did I not clear up my inventory? I'm freaking trolling. Here, we'll get some hay here, and then we'll harvest that entire blue patch. Yeah, we'll just harvest all of it. All of it. All of it. Oh, I didn't even realize there's debris there. Okay. Gotta sell, and then I gotta go back for that freaking milk. Okay, but we are so close. Let me do my blessings. Ooh, so close. Okay, I'm not gonna place the hay today. I'm just gonna trust that they make their way over to that bluegrass. I'm gonna trust that they'll walk over to the bluegrass. Surely they can manage that. Surely I can trust my sheep this one time. Surely. Man, we're 500,000 away, basically, from 10 mil. Since once we get to 9.3 mil, we sell our sheep and get to 10 mil. So we're basically 500,000 away. Okay, 500,000 away. Holy. Okay, let us go mining. Yeah, because tomorrow is the honey day. Okay, 500,000 away. Dude, that is so close. Holy, we might be. Maybe I can stream like a bit longer than usual in case we get to like the 3-hour mark and we still don't have it. Maybe I can stream just like a tiny bit longer than usual. We are so close. Also, staircase. Hello? I'm supposed to have a greater chance of finding staircases. Hello, staircase? Dude, this blessing is so fake. I don't even care if it's a bad luck day. This blessing is so fake. I don't even know if it's a bad luck day. I don't check the forecast because the forecast is so fake. Sometimes bad luck days you'll actually be lucky. Well, I feel like you'll find staircases easily on bad luck days sometimes, and on good luck days sometimes I feel like it's so tough to find a staircase. Just from my experimental data. I know the math is probably, you know, bad luck days are bad luck days and good luck days are good luck days, but from my experimental data it just feels so wishy-washy. But I guess that's how luck works. It is luck, it's not, you know, a guarantee. It's not a guarantee. What the heck? Why are we going into overrun areas so often? This is a bad luck day. This is a bad luck day. Oh no, oh no. This is a bad luck day. We're screwed. Dude, we're so screwed. This is a bad luck day. Okay, but I'm a pro at this now. We're making great progress. Okay. But yeah, we're so close. Oh, I could, honestly, I could deconstruct my crystallariums. They give you 2 iridium bars, which is basically 15,000, which doesn't seem like a lot, but every little bit adds up. I mean, yes, the crystallariums are making diamonds, but they make like 1 diamond every 7 days, and like a diamond is 750 gold. Like, we're really close, so like, it's probably around that time where we can start deconstructing our crystallariums. It's probably around that time. Dude, I love the deconstructor, I love it. I'm a deconstructor pro. That's a crab. Okay. Man, I'm gonna... when I end up finishing this playthrough, man, it's gonna feel so weird. Since I'm not gonna play since I won't be playing Stardew Valley again for a while. Maybe I'll eventually revisit Stardew Valley, but it'll be a long while since I revisit Stardew Valley after this playthrough, so it's gonna feel weird not having that Stardew Valley like routine. It's gonna be weird. But perfection is almost ours. If only we get a bit luckier. If only we get a bit luckier. Man, I don't want to use a staircase on this floor, but there are just no... Oh, down left, down left. Oh, that one's a crab. Next Stardew Valley run, run no sheep, change it up a little on Riverland. Honestly, that's what I thought. That's what I think I might do for my next run. Because Riverland will give you the fish smoker to start out with, so that's like some really good early game money. And yeah, I don't want to do any farm animals next playthrough. Because farm animals are so like time intensive, since you kind of want to pet them every day and got to check on them every day for their products. I do not want to do another like strat where you just have to check in on them every day. So honestly, I thought maybe my next playthrough would be like no barn animals on Riverland. I might actually do that on like a future next playthrough. I think I might also like go all in on like honey, because I I did a lot of honey this playthrough, but I think I could go even further. I could go even further beyond with the honey strats, because I didn't realize you could use garden pots for the flowers. You can use garden pots with the flowers and then have your honey surrounding that. So you can kind of just like... I could do so many more honey setups on Ginger Island, so I kind of want to like see how many I could do. And then obviously I would take the artisan profession since I'm not going, you know, animals. So the honey would sell for even more. So yeah, that would be like some of my thoughts for the next playthrough. Go all in on the honey. But yeah, definitely no more barn animals. Please, no more barn animals. Takes too much time to freaking check in on them every day. You haven't done all the farms? Me neither, me neither. I've mainly only done... I think I've done 3 different farm types. Like the basic farm, this Meadowlands farm, and I think another one, but I can't really remember. More crab cakes. More crab cakes. More. But yeah, I think Riverland could be pretty good. Just the early fish smoker. Ooh. You started a playthrough on Meadowlands, but then you never got past spring before losing interest. Yeah, barn animals can kinda be a downer, not gonna lie. Barn animals can kinda be a downer. Just having to tend to them can kind of feel like a job. Not gonna lie. But if you decide to just, you know, focus on them, then, you know, it feels less like a job and more like your main strategy. Oh, not the animals, just different games had updates. I see, I see. Gotcha, gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay. Let's see, what else? What else? Trying to think. Let's see, it's August? Dang, it's already August. Dang, it's really already August? That's kind of crazy. Dude, this year is actually kind of going by pretty quickly, not gonna lie. Although I think that's just... I think I've just been saying that constantly as I've gotten older. I think as you get older, time just goes by so fast. I think it's only like when you're really young and in school that time just seems to crawl so slowly. But once you get older, time just flies by. Just flies by. Okay, where's the freaking iridium, man? What the heck? I feel like this is a good run, but I'm not seeing any iridium. Iridium. Okay, there we go. But yeah, really the only like thing I'm looking forward to right now is stuff in October. October is my main looking forward to moment. I don't think like anything is coming out in August or September that's caught my eye. I think it's just October. October. Ooh. Let's see. Ooh. Hold on, posture check, posture check. My getting a bit uncomfortable sitting in this chair. Posture check. I can't wait until my new chair comes. The freaking steel case leap. Can't wait till that comes. Should be like here before the end of August. I've never tried like an expensive office chair before, but I was just getting so uncomfortable in my like just regular chairs that I just like my back was like hurting so much from my regular chairs that I just needed to try one of those expensive office chairs that everyone says does like wonders. And it was only like $600 for a refurbished one, which you know is like a lot of money, but it's not like, you know, it's not like insane. Plus it should last me like years, so it's $600 for an item that's gonna last me years. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to that. But yeah, should be coming soon. Should be. Oh, we can just use a bomb here. Okay, craft more of them. But yeah, just like if I could just sit in like a chair on the computer and be comfortable for like 8 hours, that would be so nice. Because I tend to, when I'm at home, I tend to just be on my computer all day long, just doing stuff. So if I could just have a comfortable chair, that would be like game changing. Because a lot of times with my normal chair, I just get like a bunch of back pain, so I kind of just have to like get up every now and then and just like lay on my bed on my back or side and just, you know, rest my back. So, you know, having a comfortable chair will just be a game changer. And from my research, it seems like the steel case leap is what I want. It's either the steel case leap or the Herman Miller embody, or like there's a third option that I forgot. But from what I've seen, the steel case leap is the go-to option because it's more adjustable. Like you can adjust it to your, you know, unique body size, whereas with the Herman Miller embody, you can't like really adjust it, so gotta hope you fit their intended body shape. And then I totally forget about the third option, but I think it's also adjustable, but it just had like some different features that I thought weren't like better than the steel case leap. So yeah. Whew. Man, I've made so many purchases this year. I've made so many like just random purchases. So many random things. I also need to buy like more things. Like I need to buy like a blanket. I have like a, for like my bed, I have like a sheet and I have like a comforter, but the comforter is like, it's like too much. Like when I sleep under my comforter, I get like too hot. And then when like winter arrives and I sleep under my sheets, I get too cold. So I need like an in-between option. Because my comforter is just not doing it for me. It's just way too hot. I need like just like a regular old blanket. So I'm gonna need to buy that when winter comes. But that should be an easy purchase. Should be an easy purchase. There's no way there's a $600 blanket. No way a $600 blanket exists. That would be crazy. We are so close, but I don't actually know if we'll get it in this stream, even if I stream for a bit longer. Because 500,000 is a lot. 500,000 is a lot, but we'll see. We'll see. We will see. Okay, just a bit more iridium and then we gotta head back. Hopefully this bomb gets those 3. Oh, nice. Perfect bomb placement. Did you see that bomb placement? I triangulated the perfect position to use a single bomb. That was a perfect bomb position. Ooh. Okay, yeah. After tomorrow, the honey day, I'll see how much money I have and then I can like judge how quickly I can get to 9.3 million. Yeah, after the honey day I can judge how easily we can make it to 9.3 million. Plus we can get through our backlog of stuff. Okay. I'll wait till tomorrow and then I'll start deconstructing my crystallariums. I think I'll also get the diamond inside them, or maybe I won't. We'll see. We'll see how it works. Oh, I could also technically sell crab cakes too. Oh, I keep forgetting to check the gold prices, but you said coal was 15. You said coal was 15. Okay, let's check the price on them again. I know I could just look them up, but I'm lazy. Okay, gotta keep Goalie happy. Oh, and we can deconstruct. Yeah, I know there's like an in-game setting to see the values, but I'm just too lazy. And I know you can get like a power to see it, but I'm just too lazy. One of these days I'll remember. This will be the day I remember to check. This will be the day. Is it worth it to deconstruct the heavy furnace? Nah, it's really only gonna give me like 3 iron bars, which is like nothing. Okay, deconstruct these. Okay. Ooh. But yeah, we're getting there, we're getting there. Okay, I don't need to pet them. Probably. They're all happy. They're all really happy. Don't need to pet my sheep. Oh, these guys didn't eat. It's fine, they're eating today, they're eating today. They're eating today. They're eating today, they're eating today. Man, they really couldn't just walk down to that bluegrass. These guys are trolling. They couldn't walk down a bit to the bluegrass. These guys are trolling. You're trolling me. It's literally just like a little bit away, man. You couldn't have walked that little distance. You're trolling me. You did try to tell me. I thought I could trust my sheep to just walk a bit. But you did try to tell me. But they really couldn't just walk that small distance. Come on, sheep. Now I'm not gonna feel sad about selling you. Now I'm not gonna feel sad about selling you. But yeah, you did try to tell me. Okay. I didn't. Didn't put the stuff in the stuff. I didn't put the iridium in the furnace. Friendship's still good, right? Yeah, friendship's still great. Okay, let's get our honey. But yeah, I definitely want to see how much money we'll get after today. Definitely want to see. I'm not gonna harvest the pharaohs. They don't even like sell for that much. Let's see, what else is there to yap about? Not sure. I'm a bit hungry, not gonna lie. I only ate like a snack before stream. But after stream, I'll just get some food to eat. Like, I'll go grocery shopping. Maybe I'll buy like some like food to eat there. But yeah, I only had like a snack before stream. So yeah, at least that will incentivize me to go grocery shopping. I won't be lazy. I mean, sometimes I'm just so like, you know, tired after work because it's such a physical job. Sometimes like my feet are so tired. I'm so tired, you know. I have reasons to be, you know, tired and lazy. I have reasons, I tell ya. And sometimes, because I shop at 2 grocery stores. I shop at the store I work at, and then I shop at like another one, just because the shop I work at doesn't sell everything that I want to buy. But sometimes, you know, I don't want to go back there to the place I work at, even though I want to shop there. Sometimes I just want to, you know, be away from work. Sometimes it feels like I'm just always at work, man. Sometimes it feels like I live there. I just want some distance away from that place, man. Sometimes I just want some distance. Okay. Ooh, 264 honey. Nice. Okay, let's get through our backlog of wool. Next honey day is the 11th. I could also sell the saplings. Oh, you know what? I could sell these saplings. These saplings actually sell for a decent amount, I think. I'm actually gonna do that. I'm gonna sell these saplings. Since when you chop down the tree, you get the sapling back. Well, I hope it's gonna go to the left. I hope the tree falls to the left. Please don't fall to the right. Okay, thank you. Oh, it doesn't matter. The stump gives me the sapling anyways. But yeah, I think these saplings actually sell for a decent amount. Oh, I could deconstruct the sprinklers too for gold bars. There's a lot of like min-max things I could do. A lot of min-max things I can do. Let me quickly check. Is my wool done wooling? Okay, yeah. Let me get that processed. Yeah, so many little things I can do. So many little things I can do. You see the sapling is silver quality. The saplings, the trees go up in quality like every year, which is actually kind of a cool thing. It's actually kind of cool. But yeah, that can sell for like some decent dosh. Some decent dosh. But yeah, so many little things I can be doing. Okay, this greenhouse did us well. This greenhouse did as well. There's just not a lot of space to scale it. So you can only get like, you know, a limited amount of money from this. And the sweet gem berries were decent. They were decent. They were decent. My inventory's full? Wow. Well, we can just trash the sap. And trash... I guess we can come back for that mango. My inventory's really full? Okay. We'll come back for that mango. Wool, oh my goodness, you're right, I'm dumb. You got me, you got me. There's just so many things going on right now. So many things. So many little things I'm trying to min-max, but yeah, you're right, I forgot about the wool. So many little things I'm trying to min-max. Get that deconstructed. Get our gold bars being turned. Free up my inventory space. I could sell the tea bush too. I could sell that tea bush. Tea sapling. Yeah, so many little things I can min-max. I'm trying to like look for more. I'm keeping the heavy tapper attached. I'm keeping it attached. Dude, the banana tree looks cool. Look at that banana tree. Looks pretty cool. Bananas grew on trees? Whoa, who could have thought? Dang, Stardew Valley is teaching me about real life. Bananas grow on trees, holy. Holy. But yeah, we can deconstruct this statue for 50,000 gold, but I'm not going to do that right now. I want to see how much money I get before I do that, because that is a big commitment. That is a big commitment to deconstruct this statue. But it is 50,000 gold just lying around. Okay. Yeah, let's just wait. Let's wait for our wool to completely turn into cloth. Because I want to see how much money I have at the end of this day. I want to see how close we are. There's no real point in deconstructing the cheese machines. It'll just give me like a copper bar or maybe 10 hardwood. Not really worth it. Did I pet all the animals? I pet most of them. They can... I'm selling them soon. I'm selling them so soon. They can live. They can live. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. You know, sometimes I want to skip the job of petting my farm animals. Sometimes I want to, you know, call off one of these days of my animal petting job. Why do I always have to pet the animals? Why couldn't I have found an auto petter in the Skull Cavern runs? I found like 2 auto grabbers in the Skull Cavern, but no auto petter. I think it's like less than 1% chance, right, to find an auto petter in a Skull Cavern chest. I think it's like less than 1% odds. Okay, let us look at our money. We'll just we won't wait for these machines. We'll just go to the next day. Next day. Okay, let us look at the money screen. Okay. Money screen. Oh my goodness, we're so close. Okay, so cheese sells for 400. So remember that, cheese sells for 400. We are so close. I think we're gonna do it. Yeah, coal sells for 15. What a crab cakes sell for 200 and some change. That's actually decent. Dude, we are like, I think we're there. I think we're there. I think we're there. I think we're like I just need 100,000 more money. Okay, we're deconstructing that statue. We're selling everything. We're selling everything. Deconstructing the statue. I think this is the day. I think this is the day. I think this is the day. Sell all these crab cakes. Sell these. Sell these. Sell the coal. Sell the bombs. Bombs don't really sell for that much. Sell the cheese. Sell the stone. Keep one of these. Sell the totems. Deconstruct this, deconstruct that, although I don't think it will sell for that much. Oh, that's funny. Just sell the row. Just sell the row. We're in full mode. We're in full sell everything mode. I think we can make it. Let's prioritize deconstructing that and that. Let's, yeah, go down. We're gonna sell all these sheep. We're gonna sell them all today. Okay. I should have kept them stuck in their freaking barns. Would have been easier that way. We're selling our sheep. We're selling our sheep. Okay. I should have kept them stuck in their barns. This is gonna be tough. Okay. Thank you, sheep, for your service. Thank you, sheep, for your service. This is gonna take so long. Holy. You have carried us well, sheep. We're even selling the cows. They don't sell for that much, but every little bit helps. You know, let's close it. Let's close the barn doors, and that's way we'll know they won't be in here. Okay. Thank you, sheep, for your service. Golden animal cracker sells for 1,000. I think it's stuck on the sheep. I don't think you can get your golden animal cracker back. Thank you, sheep. But yeah, we got a decent amount of golden animal crackers, although we stopped getting them. Like, we found like barely any on our skull cavern runs. Like, we did so many skull cavern runs, broke so many rocks, you would expect to, you know, find some golden animal crackers, but we like found nothing. We found like nothing. No golden animal crackers. I could technically sell my hay, but I think that's like way too min-maxy. Hay sells for like nothing. Okay, dude, we're so close. I think at the end of this day, I could technically sell stuff to Pierre instead of shipping it, but that's... I don't really worry about that much. Min-max, I'm fine with, you know, just shipping. But yeah, I think at the end of this day, we'll be there, we'll be there. Oh, hopefully, hopefully the flashing, you know, darkness isn't upsetting anyone, by the way. Apologies if it is. But yeah, hopefully the flashing screen isn't messing with anyone. My apologies if it is. My apologies if it is. I'll let you guys know when I've sold all the sheep, in case you like need to look away from the screen. Yeah, my apologies if the screen is a bit bothersome. I'll let you guys know. I think we're like halfway through selling the sheep. There's just a lot of sheep. A lot of sheep. And they're all max friendship. Okay. Oh, I was supposed to close the barn door and then go inside. Okay, these are the last sheep, the last survivors. You have done us well, sheep. And you're doing us even better by being able to be sold for 10,000 gold each. Being able to be sold for 10,000 gold each, because a cloth is like 500 gold. So this is like 20 free cloth. Right? Yeah, 20 free cloth. Just by selling them. Okay, this is the last sheep. And that is all of my sheep. And that is just 100,000 gold away. Oh wait, no, there's one right here. There's one right here. JK, it was hiding, it was hiding. Okay, any more hiding? No, okay, that was the last sheep. That was the last sheep. That sneaky sheep tried to live. Tried to live through the mass selling, the mass extinction of event. That sneaky sheep. Okay. But yeah, I think we got it, guys. I think we got it. Holy. We just gotta process everything and sell everything. Oh, I don't think you can deconstruct this statue, because it just went to the sprinkler. That's fine. We'll keep this statue around. Blessing of luck. Okay, yeah, now we just gotta wait. We just gotta wait. Kinda. Might as well harvest our fairy roses. Might as well. If we're saying this is the last day, might as well harvest the fairy roses. I can deconstruct that, but might not even have enough time to deconstruct them all. But yeah, if we're saying this is the last day, might as well harvest our fairy roses. Holy. Dude, these last days we've been gaining money so fast these last days. We've just been speeding through these millions. Holy. Oh nice, 2 gold quality ones. Yeah, it's like an even split, 2 gold qualities, 2... I could have had a farming buff, but you know, that's way too min-maxy. Way too min-maxy. Plus the luck buff probably helps a bit. I imagine luck buff probably helps. I love the sound effect for the teleportation too. The sound effect is so good. Hold on, let me see if we can actually deconstruct this statue. Let me just see if there's nothing in here. Can we deconstruct it once this is done processing? Once that's done processing. Oh, I'm trolling. We gotta freaking make Goalie happy by watering his bowl. Make sure everyone's fully friendshipped. Okay. Okay. Oh, we could technically fish. And we want to be really min-maxy. We could fish these sturgeons out. I already sold all my coal. Oh wait, no, I still have a bunch of coal. I could smoke these guys. Where's my fishing rod? Fishing rod? Am I blind? Oh, it's here. Yeah, we can fish these guys out. We can smoke them. We're being really min-maxy. Holy, you never knew I could be this min-maxy. Holy. Okay. Okay, yeah, you can't deconstruct the statue. I guess there's a weird priority system happening. Okay, but you can deconstruct it. Okay. Okay. I forget how long it takes to smoke a fish. It doesn't take that long, right? You know, I think deluxe bait sells for an amount. So might as well sell the deluxe bait too. I'm selling everything, man. I'm selling everything. I want to like keep 4 of them. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I'm being super min-maxy. Oh, well, yeah, might as well deconstruct the tapper. I'm not gonna deconstruct the other tappers because they're just gonna give me like 2 copper bars. which is like nothing. But yeah, I might as well deconstruct the heavy tapper. Dude, the min-max of the century. We easily got it. We easily got it. Okay, just gotta process the rest of the wool. It's gonna be summer 9th. Will be the day we beat this perfection playthrough. Summer 9th. Holy. Oh, it gave us 999 stone. Deconstructing that statue. That's funny. Okay. Nice. Dude. Good playthrough. Good playthrough. Good perfection playthrough. I am happy it's gonna be over. I'm so happy. Ooh. I'm so happy. It's been fun, but it's been long. It's been so long. But man, it's been fun. Holy. Dude. I knew we would probably finish before fall of year 3, but it's nice that it's gonna be early summer of year 3. That's pretty nice. That's a pretty fast first perfection playthrough, not gonna lie. Like in real time, it took a while, like it took 80 plus hours. But in Stardew Valley time, for my first perfection playthrough, finishing it summer year 3, summer 9, that's actually pretty good, not gonna lie. It's actually pretty good for my first perfection playthrough. Okay. I might have should have kept some more speed buffs, because we won't actually have any speed buffs for tomorrow, but we can do a slow walk tomorrow to the perfection area. Yeah, I could deconstruct the hopper, but that would be funny, but I don't think there's any need. I think with everything we've done, I think we're gonna like, I think we easily did it. Like the wool is gonna give us so much, everything's gonna, I think we got it. I think we got it, because we only need like 81,000, and the wool is gonna give us so much. We easily got it, I'm pretty sure. Especially no, we super got it, because we only need 80,000, and the statue we can deconstructed is 50,000 gold. Yeah, the statue we deconstructed was 50,000 gold, and the wool's easily going to be more than 30,000 gold. So yeah, we easily blew past 100 million. I mean, 10 million. 100 million, I could never reach that. 100 million, I can never reach that. But yeah, we easily are going to blow past 10 million. We're gonna be like 10 million and some change. But yeah, the statue itself was 50,000. Okay, I'm just waiting for the wool and we'll go to the next day. I don't even need to deconstruct everything. We just need the wool and we'll go to the next day. Oh, it's kind of surreal, not gonna lie. It's kind of surreal finally getting... Oh, actually no. I have to wait till... Okay, yeah, technically I have to wait till the 10th. I have to wait till the 10th. Because I'm gonna get to 10 million gold and then I gotta walk to the wizard and buy the gold clock. I could technically have sold everything to Pierre. But I'm fine. Okay, technically it'll be the 10th. It'll be the 10th that we complete perfection. Okay. Yeah, easily getting the money. Easily. Oh, it's only 3,000 gold for radioactive bar. Okay. The crab cakes were 40,000. Okay, I technically could have sold everything to Pierre to do it a day earlier, but I'm fine with it being on the 10th of summer. 10 million. Leia, you were sweating, what the heck? Okay, we go to the wizard. We buy our gold clock, And then the next day, we'll go to the perfection cutscene. Holy. We did it! We did it! Nice. Yeah, maybe should have saved some speed buffs. Maybe should have kept some speed buffs around. Holy, we did it. Crazy. Almost by summer 9th. But summer 10th is also very fine. Very fine. Okay, wizard. I purchase your gold clock. Where's a good spot to place it? I guess like here. Keep it all like, you know, kind of symmetrical. The gold clock. Perfection has been reached. Holy. Now we just gotta go to the next day and we'll be able to see the cutscene. I'm just gonna skip this day even though I don't really skip days in Stardew Valley, but this day I'll skip. Holy. I really should have kept some speed buffs though. Okay, let me look at my gold clock too. You know, I spent freaking 10 million on it. I want to look at it. I want to look at my beautiful 10 million purchase. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Great sprite work. Great pixel art on this gold clock. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's go to the next day. Everyone's still max friendship. Okay. Oh, did I water Goalie's bowl? Goalie, let me give you some water. You deserve it. Okay, perfection is gonna be done. Holy, I've never seen this cutscene before. You feel it in your heart. Somewhere, somehow, Grandpa is beaming with pride. The legacy of Marsh Farm is eternal. Holy. It used the freaking text box. A rumbling sound was heard in the distance. Holy. Nice. And Leia gave us coffee, so that is a speed buff. Dude, holy. The parrots. The parrots. Holy. Dude, the parrots. Oh, the luau's tomorrow. That's funny. I don't actually have anything for the luau because I sold everything. I mean, I guess caviar could go in the luau. I guess caviar could go in the luau. I'm gonna walk. I'm walking. I'm not taking the obelisk. Holy, I've never seen this. I mean, I've seen like it in videos, like in YouTube perfection playthroughs, but never in game. I've never gotten to this point in game before. Okay, before we see the cutscene, let's celebrate with a little firework. Yippee! Perfection! Yippee! Okay, let us see the cutscene. I didn't even drink my coffee. Okay, the rock is gone. We can go to the cliff. Oh man. This is the first time for me seeing it in game. I didn't even realize there was such a long walk. I actually like it. I like the long walk. It builds up suspense. Perfection! Reach the summit. Holy. Perfection. This is crazy. Leia's with us. I wouldn't have it with any other person. Dude, we did it. Perfection. The last 3 years. Holy. Dude, we did it. Yippee! We did it. Dude. Oh, Leia wouldn't want to be anyone else but here with you too. Dude, Leia agrees. Leia agrees. Holy. Oh, dude, and the music. Krobus, what is Krobus doing here? What the heck are you doing, Krobus? You're going kind of crazy. The dwarf. What the heck? Dwarf technology is crazy. Oh, are they now buddy buddy? Is Krobus and the dwarf now kind of buddy buddy? The wizard and the witch. Are they kind of? Are they all kind of buddy buddy now? I don't even know. The fairies? Where the heck did the fairies come from? That's Concerned Ape! Holy, it's his banner! Holy. Oh my goodness, the credits! Kinda. Holy, I've actually never seen this before. Not even in YouTube videos. I've never seen this. I've actually never seen this before. Dude, I've never even heard this Stardew Valley song before. Dude! Holy, what a crazy playthrough. What a crazy perfection playthrough. First time seeing this too. Dude, the white chicken, the brown chicken, the blue chicken. Stardew Valley couldn't have been made without these chickens. Crazy. I literally never knew this was a thing. What the heck? And the music, I never heard this Stardew Valley song before. It's a good song. I like the little synth, the hard synth beat. Oh, I like this song a lot, man, and I've never heard it. Oh, it's crazy. Look at the baby ostriches. Dude, yeah, this is a great song. Dude, amazing playthrough. I'm so happy. So happy right now. The mermaids. I wonder if you can, click on them. Nah. That would have been kind of cool if, they reacted to clicks. Dude, how have I never heard this song before? It's a banger. What the heck? This is crazy. Yeah, great perfection playthrough. Almost everything went perfectly. Only the crab pots were a bit weird. I mean, they just weren't that profitable. It might be in the jukebox. Yeah, it might have been in the jukebox. But yeah, the crab pots were the one strategy that didn't really pan out that well, but everything else went perfectly. The friendship strats, the money strats, every other thing went perfectly. The gathering, all the organization for, having to craft and cook everything, that went with perfectly without a hitch. I was so well organized for that. I was able to craft and cook everything instantly. That was perfect. The Slayer goals went so well. So well. Like I said, I was really happy with my friendship strats. There would be some things I would do differently, but overall, my friendship strats were so good. I was max friendship with everyone, year 2, early year 2. I was max friendship with everyone. I was very happy with that strat. Yeah, everything just went perfectly. Haha, no Joja services used. Get out of here, Joja. Get out of here, Joja. No Joja services used. Grandpa and Mr. Quee. Holy. It's been a long road. It sure has. It sure has. I really have challenged myself. This really was quite the challenge. Yippee! We've been watching every step. Even Mr. Quee's been watching me? Bro, get a life, Mr. Quee. You're supposed to be doing stuff. Mr. Quee, what the heck? Nah, Mr. Quee's just been a fan. He's been a fan of the streams. These guys are freaking watchers of the stream. Holy, that is perfection. Wow. Oh, I don't even think time goes when you're up here. Okay, perfect timing on everything. Perfect. You get it? Perfect. Perfect. Holy wow. Well, I think this is it for Stardew Valley Perfection. Congrats, thanks Red Eye, thanks, and thanks for being here. It was fun chatting with you these past couple of streams. It was really fun chatting with you and everyone else. Thanks for watching. It's been fun having you all here. I hope this was a fun perfection playthrough for you guys to watch because I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. But yeah, this is it for Stardew Valley perfection playthrough. So one last time, thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this perfection playthrough. This was Cactus Marsh, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. Bye bye.